Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Okay, Paran, have you done that assignment?
Yes, sir. Sir, that fourth one was no downloading. So, sir, you say you will show today, and then second and third one I have done. Sir, you are mute. Oh, yes, sir. You are audible now.
You have done that keyword research.
Yes, sir.
So, can you please share your screen and show me?
Yes, sir. Sir, not that first one means I have done that in right now. Sir, I have done that second and third one. I can show that now in phone. Okay, sir. 1 minute. Yes, sir. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, this one, the page insight one. Hello?
Yeah, I can see.
Yes, sir. So this one, this page inside one, and I have chosen the website of instapdf.in. So there was a book recently I was downloading, means looking for that free PDF. So I used that one website only. So this after searching and analyzing has shown core web vitals failed for over 28 days collection period. As we have seen in the last class, uh, the first input delay the
Its problem is
larger.
basically cumulative layout shift.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And sir, here the 39% performance.
Excuse me.
And sir, as we can see, like the red, the time to interact, speed index, total blocking time, and the cumulative layer shift.
The opportunity here is reduce unused JavaScript.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So this will save 1.35 seconds.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So,
Got it.
and then sir, that GM matrix one. So I have searched the same website.
Yeah.
Here it is showing that its performance and its structure, web vitals.
Here also it is showing the issue in CLS, cumulative layout shift.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. I got it. Yes.
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, I also didn't understand this one very nicely. Yes, sir.
Now, I have discussed about the page speed, core web vitals, meta title, meta description, like this. So whenever we do audit, we usually check these parameters to understand the health of a website. Okay. So now, when we talk about SEO, SEO can be, uh, I mean, SEO has two kind of classifications based on the type of it. Like one is the on-page SEO, and another is the off-page SEO. Okay, so all these things like the usability, interactivity, loading speed, uh, then the visual stability, meta titles, descriptions, mm, content, all these things are basically alt image, alt tag, all these things are mainly the part of on-page SEO. So the name itself has the meaning. It is said on page. That means optimization on the page. Okay. So when you are working within your website, when you are optimizing the website within it, so then it is uh, then we say it as a on-page SEO. Okay. Now there are certain techniques to optimize your website by working outside the website. That is called the off-page SEO. So in off-page SEO, the most important thing is backlinking. Okay. So do you know what is backlinking? Any idea? Anyone?
Sir, backlinking, I think, is like where you put links of other pages also, so that they can visit that site also.
There are two kind of linking in a website. One is in-linking, another is backlinking, or I can say inbound link or outbound link. Okay. So in-linking is a part of on-page SEO. So in-linking means whenever, say I'm giving you one example. Just hold on. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is a website. Okay. So there are several blogs you can see here. So I'm clicking on this particular link. Okay. So this is a blog. Okay. So I'm reading this blog, 15 conversion rate optimization tips to boost your ranking. There are a lot of contents and all. See, there is a link within the blog. Okay. Up to 30% of visitors will use a search box if it is offered. So this is a link. So I'm clicking on this link. See, this is totally a different website. This is not the same website that I was going through. So this website is neilpatel.com and this website is adsearch.com. So this is basically the outbound link. Okay. So outbound link is redirecting traffic from your website to a different website. So it is basically you are sending your traffic to a outside website. So that is why we called outbound link. Okay. Now I'm again checking the blog. There are a lot of links here. All these links are outbound link. If you click on it, it will take you outside the website. Now I am clicking on this link. Social proof is a simple and great way to leverage user generated content. So see, the leverage user generated content is also a link. Now I'm clicking on this link. So this link basically redirect me to another page of the same website. So this is the in link. In link means linking within the site. So say you are writing a blog and you are putting your service link in that particular blog, or say you are referring another blog of your website within that particular blog. So this is how we call in linking. Why in linking is useful for a website? See, what is the meaning of website? Can you tell me what is the meaning of website?
Sir, it is like a place where you can present your content, any type of content.
Actually, I am asking about the literary meaning of the website. So web means what? Web means net.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So so it actually captures you when you have seen spider web. So the purpose of spider web is basically attracting and catching the insects. Okay, so that insects can't go out from that particular web. Okay, so website means a place where it will attract the user and try to capture them as much as possible. So this is what the purpose of a website. So this is why we do, as a SEO expert or as a content writer, people do a lot of things to attract and capture the user. The more you capture your user, the more your SEO score will improve, the more your traffic will improve, and the more you will get more leads or more sales, whatever. Okay, so this is the purpose of website. So if you want to capture a particular person within your site, then you have to create such kind of links. So whenever someone is reading a particular blog and see a certain blog which is also relevant and it is also within your site, he will also click on that particular website, particular link, and then he will again read that blog, and again within that blog he will get another link, and then again that person will click that link. So this is where chain happens. So if your content is very lucrative, or if your content is very high quality content, then people can't leave your site. So it will capture the audience by in linking and the high quality content. So this is what this is why in linking people do in linking. And how it is important for SEO? In SEO, Google checks some of the signals, like the keywords, the content, the traffic. Now, Google is not a human being. It is basically an algorithm. So it can't read like a human. Okay. So how it understand whether the content is good or not, whether it is high quality or low quality, how it will understand this? There are certain things that help Google to understand this. Like if people come to a website after searching something, and they come to the website and they spend a good amount of time within the website, and if that person check multiple pages in the website, then Google actually think that yes, the website content is good quality, or it actually very helpful for the user, because users are spending a lot of time in the website. They are checking a lot of pages within the website. So this is a ranking signal. Okay, so in Google Analytics, there are certain parameters. One is sessions, another is average duration, pages per session, and then the bounce rate. So there are 4 things. I'm just sharing a whiteboard here. Can you see the whiteboard?
Yes, sir.
So there are 4 things to consider. One is session, duration, sorry, average session duration, pages per session, 4, bounce rate. So these 4 parameters are very important ranking signal for a website. Now, what is session? Say I am a user, okay, and I was searching something and I came across this website. I clicked on this website. Once I enter a website, a session starts ticking. So session is basically a time, nothing but a time people spend in a website. Okay, so user, so there is one user, but there can be multiple sessions. Say I am a user, I have visited now, so this is one session. After your class, I will again visit this website, or maybe tomorrow I will again visit this website. Then the user is one, but there are 2-3 sessions. So one user can have multiple sessions. Okay, so how many sessions you have? Yeah, so how many sessions you have? So more, if the number of session is very high, that means people are visiting your website very frequently, right? So that means your website is somewhat relevant, and that is why people are coming to your website. So this is one ranking signal. Second is average session duration. So only session will not work. Session duration is also important. So say I visited the website and I spent 2 minutes in the website. That means my session duration is 2 minutes. Now say Bharat, Bharat also visited the same website and he spent 1 minute in that website. So his session is 1 minute. Now, Paran, you also spend say 4 minutes in the website. So in that case, your session duration is 4 minutes. Now, what is the average session duration? That is 3 plus 1 plus 4. That is 8 by 3. So this is the formula of average session duration. Okay, so total duration divided by number of sessions. So you don't have to calculate like this, because you will get all these things, all this data available in the Google Analytics. But still, I just told you the formula for your understanding. Okay, so this is the average session duration. This is also very important, because the more time you spend in a website, that means the content is very engaging. Okay, now pages per session. Pages per session means how many pages you are surfing within a website in a particular session. Say Bharat has spent 1 minute, 1 second, 1 minute in a website, and he checked 5 pages. That means in his first session, he has surfed 5 pages within the website. Okay. So this is the pages per session. If say I have visited the site and I spent 3 minutes in the website and I check 10 pages. So my pages per session is 10. Okay. So this is the pages per session. Why it is important? Because in a particular session, how many pages you are checking. That means each and every page contains some kind of information that actually help you, or it actually help the user to resolve his or her query. So this is also a ranking signal. Okay. Now the last is the bounce rate. What is bounce rate? Say I am clicking on I am just entering in a website, and if the website starts, when the website starts loading, I felt that okay, the site speed is very high. I mean, the site loading speed is too low and it takes a lot of time, or the content is not that much helpful. I am bouncing back from the website, from the very first page. So even I didn't give the time to properly load the website. Okay. So this is the bounce rate. How bounce happens? You know how ball bounce? If we throw a ball in the hard ground, it will bounce back to us. So in website, when we are trying to enter a website, but somehow I feel that the website is not relevant, I am going back from it without checking any other page, or without spending a single without spending a single session or single second in a website. So that is a bounce rate. So more the bounce rate is, that means your website is not relevant, or your website has some kind of issue, so that people is not entering your website. They are not actually giving any kind of time to load the website properly. So this is the bounce rate. So it is also a ranking signal. The more, if your bounce rate is very high, then you have to work on your website loading speed, and you have to work on your website content also. If the bounce rate is very high, Google will think that this website is not relevant. It will don't give you the rank. But if your session is high, your average session duration is high, if your pages per session is very high, it will give you a positive impact in your website. But if your bounce rate is high, it will give a negative impact. So this is the 4 important parameters for a website. Okay. So do you understand this concept?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is why the in-linking is very useful, because in-linking gives you the opportunity where people can navigate within your website very smoothly. Okay. And obviously, not only linking, not only in-link will help, rather I can say the relevant in-link. Okay. So you have written a blog on a topic, say ladies apparel. So you have written a blog on ladies apparel and you provide a link of gents apparel, then it will not work. So if you wrote a blog on ladies apparel and you put a link of say top and jeans or skirts like this, then it will be a relevant in link. So in linking will not only help, rather you have to use relevant in link. Okay. So this is a on-page strategy in linking. Now I'm again going back to the off-page SEO, that is which is I said backlinking. So now see, this is I'm again sharing the screen. So this is here, see 54%. This is also a link. So I'm clicking on this link and I am going to another website, omply.com. So this is another website. Okay. So this is basically outbound link for this website, outbound link for nilpetal.com, and backlink for omply.com. Got the point?
Sir, can you repeat? It's a little bit confusing.
Okay. So this is a link, okay? And this link actually leads you to another website. Okay. So this is, what is this website? It is nilpetal.com. Now you are clicking a link in nilpetal.com and you are going to this website, omply.com. Okay. Now for nilpetal.com, it is basically a outbound link. Why outbound link? Because this particular link redirect the user to a different website. So it is taking the traffic outside the website. So that is why it is the outbound link for nilpetal.com. Okay. But for omply.com, it is basically a backlink, because some another site is using this website's link in their website. So this is the concept of backlinking. I'm giving you another example of backlink. This is a real life example. Don't think about website, don't think about digital marketing. I'm just giving you a real life example. Say after the completion of this course, Bharat become a digital marketer and he joined an agency and started working on clients' digital marketing activities. Okay. Now he started growing and he become an amazing digital marketer. Even the company is also impressed about Bharat's work. Now, say Bharat's colleague and Bharat's friends, even the clients are very happy with Bharat's work. Fine. Now say Bharat has somehow he got an opportunity to meet Mr. Ratan Tata. We all know who is Ratan Tata.
Yes, sir.
So now Ratan Tata is a highly highly authorized person in India, even in the world also. If I check some of the global leaders, then Ratan Tata will be one of them. Okay. So he is a highly authoritative person. Now say Ratan Tata is become very much impressed with Bharat's work and his uh, entire approach, his understanding of digital marketing and all. Now Ratan Tata shared a tweet and mentioned Bharat's name there. Okay, like today I meet an amazing digital marketer, Mr. Bharat Dawas. Nice to meet him like this. He put up image of it. So now tell me what will be the impact.
Sir, because of the appearance or appraisal from Ratan Tata, the views will be means increased, and there will be means traffic on the like that views and likes on that tweet.
I tell you, no, don't think about website or digital marketing. Here, what will happen is basically it will give a boost in Bharat's career. Okay, lot of other business person will try to hire Bharat for their digital marketing effort. Okay, they will think that Bharat is such a knowledgeable and skillful guy who can help them to achieve their goals in through digital marketing. So it will give a authority to Bharat, and it will give a authorization about Bharat's skill and his knowledge. Okay, so that will be the thing. So Bharat is already a good digital marketer, but some handful of people came to know about Bharat. Those are his colleagues, his friends, or the management of his organization. But when Ratan Tata mentioned his name in his tweet, then his name will reach to the national level. Rather, I can say it will reach the global level. And a lot of global leaders or global business houses will try to reach Bharat to achieve their digital marketing goals. So this will happen. So same for a website. A particular website has a parameter called domain authority. Okay. So how this authority builds? A domain authority built based on the number of backlinks a website has. Okay. The more relevant backlinks you have, the more will be your domain authority. Okay. I have mentioned one thing, relevant backlinks. Okay. So it is not like that I created 4 or 5 websites and started backlinking the website. That will not work actually. So you have to get backlink from some authoritative website. Okay, say I have a say you have started one business and on say apparels. You have started one apparel business, and now some of the top brands, say Flipkart, in their blog mention your name. Okay, so that will give a boost to your business, because Flipkart is already a high authority site. It has very high traffic. It has very high authority in the market based on its content and based on its trust, I mean the age of the domain and the number of backlinks it has. Okay. So when Flipkart mention your website name in their blog, it will help you in 2 ways. One, you will get a certain portion of traffic from Flipkart to your website, which is a huge number. And another is, when Flipkart is mentioning your website, it will also give you a stamp of authorization that yes, this is a established business. So this is how backlink works, and this is why we do backlinks. So as a SEO expert, our work is to get backlink from high domain authority sites. So if my domain authority is 20, my objective is to get backlink from website higher than 20. So that is a objective. Okay. So domain authority, there are few things, there are few tools you can check, like domain authority. There are two things, basically the domain authority and page authority. Okay, domain authority is the authority of the entire domain, and page authority is the authority of a specific page of your website. So I'm just showing you domain authority checker. This is a lot of free tools are available. Say DA checker, check domain authority. So I'm just taking this domain neilpatel.com and putting it here. So the DA is 90. So the domain authority is 90 for this website. So this is a very high domain authority site. And this is the page authority, PA, that is 69. So these two things, domain authority and page authority, and the age of the domain, it is very important. Because if your domain is very old, that means it has certain amount of trust you have built in these years. So 24 years is not a matter of joke. So your website is 24 years old. That means it has a certain level of trust in the market. So people will come to this website because of this trustworthiness. Okay. So these three things are very important to measure a website authority. How authorized a website is, how high authorized a website is. So this is the thing when you do off-page SEO. So now, do you have any understanding issue on backlinking or outbound link or in-link?
No, sir.
Bharat, do you have any issue on it? Bharat, can you hear me? Okay, leave it. So in on-page SEO, we have to check the page speed, usability, and interactivity, all these things. But when we are talking about the off-page SEO, we have to check for backlinks. And this backlink, how we identify the website from which I want to get a backlink based on its domain authority and the domain authority, page authority, and age of that website. Now you can ask me, like, how I can promote my website in another website, or why the owner of another website will give me a backlink. So there are certain techniques we usually use for backlinking. That is guest blogging, directory submission, Quora posting. I'm just writing it down here. Directory submission, guest blogging, answering sites. There are some other thing which is not relevant nowadays, but still I'm mentioning here. Social book marking. Okay. So these are some of the uh, uh, technique for off-page SEO. For me, I prefer on mostly the guest blogging and answering sites. If you ask me what is your preferred mode for off-page SEO, I always choose the second and third one. Okay. Now I'm explaining each of it, like directory submission. Are you aware about telephone directory? Have you seen telephone directory?
Like that, telephone communication.
Telephone directory is not telephone communication. Actually, the thing is, during our childhood, even before even 10 to 10, 12 years earlier also, uh, we use land phones, BSNL land phones. So with these land phones, we get a book, dictionary like book, which is called telephone directory.
Yes,
In
sir.
this, yeah. So in this directory book, we can get phone numbers of all the persons within the city. Okay. Phone number, their address, and all. So we can get from this book. Even there are certain books called yellow pages. So yellow pages is also kind of directory where a lot of service related things are were mentioned there, like plumber, plumbing services, then ambulance services, like this. So all these services in a single book. So if you need any help, you just quickly check the book, find out the mobile number and address, not the mobile number, you just get the phone number or the address, and you just make a call, or you just give a visit to that particular address. So that was the purpose of these directory books. But nowadays it became irrelevant, because we don't need any physical directory now, because the advent of the internet, we can get anything in the Google now. So there are certain sites or directory websites. The purpose of this directory website is same as the physical directory book. I am showing you some of the directory sites. Sulekha.com. So this is a directory site. You can list your business here, or you can also post a free ad here. Okay. So if you need any kind of help for any kind of services, you can check here only. Okay. So if you need a packers and movers, then you can click on it and you can check within Kolkata. If I have to select, it started. So it is. So this is the list of packers and movers. Top 10 affordable packers and movers, Kolkata, for local, domestic, and international shifting. Sanveer home relocation, move away relocation, professional. See, even if you can click anyone, and you will check all the details like the phone number, the addresses, and all. Okay. So this is a directory website. Not only Sulekha, there are other things like Just Dial. See, so this is also a directory site. Say you need loans, you just click on it. Home loans. See, Sanjana Consultants, corporate finance, like this. So these are all directories. So there are several directories like Sulekha, Just Dial, hotfrog.com, manta.com. So these are all directory sites, and some of the directory gives you free listing, some of the directory give you paid listing. Like in Just Dial and Sulekha, they have some paid plan. If you can list your website at free of cost, but if you want to optimize your listing, then you have to go for the paid plan. But there are some other website like I have mentioned, Hotfrog, Manta. So these are some of the website that gives you free listing, entirely free. Okay. So when we create a listing, there are two advantage we will get. What kind of advantage? One is this kind of directory website has a huge traffic. So that traffic come to our website. There is a chance that a certain portion of traffic will come to our website. And another is the backlinking. So basically Just Dial is a different domain. So in this domain, if I put my domain or my website link, then it will Google will treat it as a backlink. So this is what backlinking in directory submission. Now the second point is guest blogging. So what is guest blogging? So there are certain sites that accept blogs from third-party user. Okay. Guest blogging sites. See, these are some of the guest blogging sites. 25 best sites for guest posting. See, what are the benefits of guest blogging? Here you can check. Provides instant exposure to your target audience, improve your website's SEO, generate referral traffic, build relationship with the press, grow brands awareness, generate qualified leads. Okay, so here are the guest blogging sites: Copy Blogger, CMO, Social Media Examiner, HubSpot, Design Mill. Okay, so it is not like that these are the only guest blogging sites. There are several guest blogging sites. You can select any guest blogging site based on your objective or your business type. So there are certain guest blogging sites that actually focus on certain topics. So there are different kind of industry we have, like travel industry, then the finance industry, education industry. A lot of different industries are there. Now, tech industry. Now, it is not acceptable that if you have a business on technology and you are writing a blog, you are submitting a guest blog in a finance related websites, then it is not acceptable, or it is not actually right thing. So you have to select website based on your business type and your objective. Okay, so most of the cases, guest blogging sites help you to generate a lot of backlinks. So in our case, what we do is we actually select some of the guest blogging sites and we create a list of it based on their domain authority, obviously. And then we start writing blogs on the relevant topics and start posting in these particular websites. Now, each website has their own rules, regulations, and policies. Each website have their certain norms, like you have to write at least 700 words. You have to write at least 1,000 words. You can't use any kind of vulgar words, or you can't use any kind of you can't promote any products related to drugs or supplements or any kind of pornography kind of thing. So these are some of the rules and regulations are there in different guest blogging sites. So based on these top policies, we have to write our own blog. Okay, and there is also some kind of approval mechanism, because you are posting your blog in some other website. So obviously that particular website has its own share of traffic, own share of reputation also. So there are certain mechanisms to check your content, and then they will approve it and publish it in their website. So it is also a process you have to go through. So this is the guest blogging. This is the very effective way to generate backlink if you do it right. Okay. Also, I can mention one thing called press release. Okay. Say I have a I'm from an institute. Okay, that is Young Skilled India. So Young Skilled India has a certain traffic. Now, say we release we publish a press release in Economic Times, where we have mentioned our institute name, a link of the institute website. Then what will happen? You can understand, Economic Times is one of the top-notch media company, or say a newspaper in India. So if we feature if we feature our website in Economic Times, then it will create a buzz. So the huge traffic will come to our website, and also Economic Times is a very authoritative platform. So it will give a boost in our domain authority as well as our backlink profile. Okay. So guest blogging, press release, all these things. Now, the next one is answering sites. Have you heard about Quora?
Yes, sir.
So what is it actually?
Sir, it is like a place for everyone where you can ask questions, and if anybody knows it, they can answer it for you.
Right. So Quora is basically an answering site. So if you have any question, you can put a question there. You can ask a question there, and someone who is expert in that particular field, he can give an answer there. So now, say there are a lot of questions are there in Quora. Now say someone has asked me, like, what is the best digital marketing institute in India, or whether digital marketing is worthy career or not. So someone has asked, say you have asked a question like this. So whether pursuing a digital marketing career is worthy or not. Now say I am a digital marketer and I have started writing the answer. And when I am writing this answer, I put my website link there. What it will happen? So when you read the answer, you obviously click on the link, then it will be a traffic also. And another thing is, it will create a backlink profile for the website. It is also a backlink, because Quora is different website, and my website is a different website. So my website link is featured in Quora. So that is a backlink profile. It will create a backlink. Any issue?
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Sorry.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Hello. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir, you're audible now.
Okay. So, did you understand the concept of backlinking?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, these are some of the backlinking techniques.
Sir, what about social bookmarking?
Yes, I'm telling. Now, the last one is social bookmarking. Social bookmarking is now an obsolete technique. In the year 2014, 15, 16, people do this technique. People actually use this technique very frequently. But nowadays, it is become an obsolete thing. Social bookmarking is basically you are featuring your website in a particular social media page. So when I started my career in 2014, so in that point of time, people use this thing very vigorously, I say. So nowadays what happens is, whenever a website is created, people create the social media page of that particular website. And most used social medias are Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. So only this four is enough to promote or create your brand presence. But during that tenure, during that 2014-15 tenure, people used to create a lot of social media sites. There are some social media sites that you haven't heard of it. Even some of the site is now become obsolete. They have closed their site. Say Stumble Upon. This is one site which is now become obsolete. Then Reddit. Okay, Reddit is still there. Then another is just hold on. I can't remember that name. Yes, Pinterest. Pinterest, Stumble Upon, Dribble, Reddit. So these are all some of the social bookmarking sites. Okay. So what is the purpose of this site? Basically nothing. We do posting in social media. So that's the thing we usually do in social bookmarking sites. Basically, we create a profile in this platform, and then we provide a link in this platform. So this work as a backlink. So this is called social bookmarking thing. But why it has been obsolete nowadays? Because some of the recent algorithms in Google states that Google only consider high quality and relevant backlinks. So what is the meaning of high quality and relevant backlinks? High quality means high domain authority, and relevant, that means your backlinking should be relevant. If you are writing if your website is on travel and you are posting something in something in a website which don't have any existence, or it is not at all relevant for your business, then it will not consider it as a backlink. Rather, it will give you a toxic score, because you are featuring your website to a website which is at all not relevant and which don't have any domain value. So that will be a toxic score. Understood? Say you are eating a fruit. A fruit is full of nutrients. But if you eat a rotten fruit, it will not give you any value. It will basically a toxic thing for your health. So backlinking also is the same concept. So if you post your backlink in a relevant website and obviously a high domain authority website, then it will help your website health. But if you put your website link in a website which is not at all relevant for you, or it don't have any domain value, then it will actually harm you. It will actually reduce your SEO score. So this is why social bookmarking is a obsolete practice nowadays, because you don't have any requirement of creating a profile in Pinterest. You don't have any requirement to create a profile in StumbleUpon, but still you are doing it because you need some kind of backlinks. So this will actually not help nowadays. So social bookmarking site, that is why it is an obsolete thing. So did you understand the entire concept?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I am asking you one thing. Actually, yesterday I have shared 2-3 links. Have you went through those links?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So today also I will give you one link about backlinks and backlink techniques and all. You just went through it, and because currently I can't give you any assignment of it because you don't have any website, and backlinking is a very complex procedure. So just go through it and understand how actually we do all these things. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So on Sunday again we will take the next class, that is from 10 to 12. So on that day we will again proceed with the next phase of this thing.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so thank you. I'm concluding this session here.
Thank you, sir.